Well, hot damn, look at this minty little unit. Special. It's in pretty good shape. Yeah. Runs and drives apparently. Look at that old school stuff. Everything here is in pretty good shape. It's an envoy. Still got a good windshield. Interior's pretty good shape. So now I'm gonna have to pull out the old purse and see if I can get it bought. That's nice.
Well, it sure does seem like things are getting crazy out there. Trains off the rail, there's a dark cloud up in the air. And it's been going on so long, it's hard to find a reason to care. So I can get bent out of shape, or I can answer with a mile-long stare. I'd rather get a little homegrown place out in the country I can call my own. Space to grow a garden neath the greenhouse dome, raise a little family. I'd grow a little homegrown, sit out on the porch, get a little bit stoned, watch the sunset behind my happy home. That sure sounds like heaven to me. You can spend your time tracking rabbit holes you can't change, or you can head offline, keep yourself from going insane. That don't mean you shouldn't be aware of what's going on, but you should know by now you're better off taking care of your own. Get a little homegrown place out in the country I could call my own. Space to grow a garden neath the greenhouse dome, raise a little family. I'd grow a little homegrown, sit out on the porch, get a little bit stoned, watch the sunset behind my happy home. That sure sounds like heaven to me. Riverside fish fry, country cook walleye, teaching my kids how to drop a deer with iron sights. Dirt road, no lights, local bar wing nights, beers with the boys and occasional fist fights. RC scared of me, oh sin aware of me, oh shit, back's free, 60 stay away from me. Grown Manitoban with a heart like a lion, long teeth like a yoke, can you hear them dogs crying? Homegrown place out in the country I can call my own. And the government leaves me the hell alone. So I could grow a little homegrown, sit out on the porch, get a little bit stoned, watch the sunset behind my happy home. That sure sounds like heaven to me. I'll get a little homegrown place out in the country I could call my own. Space to grow a garden neath the greenhouse dome, raise a little family. I'll grow a little homegrown, sit out on the porch, get a little bit stoned, watch the sunset behind my happy home. That sure sounds like heaven to me. Watch your kids get all grown, sit out on the porch, get a little bit stoned, and watch the sunset behind my happy home. That sure sounds like heaven to me. It really sounds like heaven. Ooh, it sure sounds like heaven to me. boys and worth the price to keep. Have ourselves a shindig, old drinks and roast pig, barn burning music, and it's only $50 a head. Only trouble is it's gonna cost a little bit to get my boots out and Berta for the weekend. 1,700 miles down the highway, I'll be in Berta by the end of the day. Bet your boots I'll show, take that straight to the bank. All I really need's a little gas in the tank. Like another life, you don't really lose it if you got it, it's just like a bike. Still I got a couple cobwebs to shake right. Maybe I'll even sit down and practice once or twice. My only anxiety is being from my family, but when I think about those boys in jail, then it humbles me. The least that I can do is come and give some company, sing a couple tunes for the friends and family. 1,700 miles down the highway, I'll be in Berta by the end of the day. Bet your boots I'll show, take that straight to the bank. All it really needs a little gas in the tank. Gas in the tank. All it really needs a little gas in the tank.